Welcome to episode 4 of 41 Untold Stories. I'm still talking about my life experiences, my views, my thinking on all different aspects of my life. Namhlanje ndibenjonga kakhulu i-role eyenziwa ngabantwana, good and bad, yabo, bangumzali, different backgrounds, different grow-ups, yabo. And these are my own opinions. So let's get to it. Now, what happening is that I've got 2 kids. Boy and a girl. Kwenzekile bami bekhona kwezi pregnancy zombini, yabo. Two abantwana bazalwe. Nalamajita, it was a present fathers, you understand? It was a present father. So my firstborn, this is something that I've noticed personally, but pregnancy is funny. Nancy njengoba singafani nje, the present abantwana possesses power to distract or build the relationship between abantu abayi-2. That's the power they hold. And I think I've experienced this. First child, Khulumanco, I named him because he brought us together. I named Khulumanco because he brought us together. The first pregnancy was joyful, didn't have so much hardship to a point it killed a relationship between him and the mother. Sana understanding more, yabo. Sana communication, we developed the structure to a point sazane more. It won't be magnet. Force ba baby mama no baby daddy, but nah. As a postic, yabo? As a postic, because there's the thing. You get to develop extra care. Yabo, ubene soyesi thekhatha ufuna ukwazi because this was my first child. Yabo? And I always grew up in the belief yoba ufuna khona, yabo? Ufuna pha. I want to be there. I want to be there every way, step of it. Then I've got second kid, Ulomelele. On this second time now, it was difficult. I think she nearly had that power to break apart. In the is to know the person that in the relationship now. Because they've got this hormones, man. Abantu, they change, they react differently. Yabo, babene behavior nje ezinga understand ikiyo. Man because hormones. Which thina ke majita asinazo izinto ezo and akho lulu uzazi uziqonda. Yabo? Lento ezincinci nje, I can remember to a point that ebedikwa na colon le yam kulomelele. To a point I had to stop fuck colon because of irritator imenza gabe, yabo. So binimisicefe sakhe. I think if babendingamazi ba how she is, ungumuntu onjani like yena, character yakhe, would have broken up kulomelele. Sohlukene, yabo. So the name Lomelele came that we found that uthando lwethu lomelele because we can understand and sinyamezele things that are tough esiphumela kuzo, yabo. On first episode I told you that we name abantwana kanye mna ndazi hlobo igama lomntwana possess is either a history eyenzeke ngelo xesha okanye lichaza character yakhe, yabo, okanye lichaza identity. That is the power of the name. So that's why I'm defining this name. Yabo? Chulumanco, Lomelele. They carry that, they carry the history of the relationship here too. You know? Isiganeko ezenzekileyo ngala xesha bebakhona. So we'll always remember and reflect that we siyakwazi ukudlula kwi-tough times, siyakwazi ukudlula kwi-happy times, ubone bemnandi kwa-relationship kube happy. You know? Because most of the relationship, you ask yourself, man, kutheni aba bantu bebethandana bela 10 years bethandana, abantu bamitisana babenomntana buhlukane. You know? Kanye abantu bebe-happy, be-fast, bezi relationship goals, married for years or something, bekumntana abantu ba-break up. You know? I can remember that kwincwadi kanye kwi-history nje ze-culture yethu as African, ebekwazi umuntu athwalwe, you understand? Adibane nentombazana engayazi kuthiwe nawo umfazi wakho. These people babenabantwana, then ibe yifamily strong that babonde, bakhani bengumzi oqinileyo. Aba bantu bengazange bathandana before, bebengafunana ofunana, but bebenabantwana, ibe yifamily strong. You know, that is the power and the presence of kids. They hold that key of putting you together, but they also hold that key of distracting your relationship. I understand, but it's not the only factor. You know, you see, when there's kids involved, the abantwana must babana ne grandparents, khona umakhulu khona utamkhulu on both sides of the family. And now umuntu uxelela umntana, ndine idea yami yoba umntana ukhula ngelihlobo ndikhuliswe ngalo. You understand? Nawe on the other side as a partner yam une idea yoba umntana ukhuliswa ngelihlobo ukhuliswe ngalo, which is perfect for you, and nelami icala li perfect. So at some point these things they clutch, yabo? They clutch because likusohlobo engafaniyo, likhule ngeebelief ezingafaniyo, i-belief system zabazi lehlobo ukhule ngalo azifani. Umzekelo, ekhaya sikhuliswe ngecawa, mhlawumbi kolungile bakhuliswe traditional, yabo? So now there is umntana now, umzukulwana. It can't work on one side of the family. You understand? And now two different kinds of belief zifuna ukukhuliswa lo mntana yi-one. Nithini nina as parent? Because ndiyayazi ekhaya umthandazo uyasebenza, nakwala cala uyayazi naye uba umntana ubuqinisiwe emntwini, uyakhula umntana be-right, nabo abantwana bayi-5 bakokwabo, including her mhlawumbi khulile naye wamdala, zange kwenzeka nix, ekhuliswe ngeli hlobo that umntana akhuliswa ngalo. On my other side, nam ndikhulile ngeli hlobo ndikhuliswe ngalo, ndade nam ngakha, nabanye abantwana basekhaya bade bangakha. You understand? So that would bring division. That would bring division, definitely, for sure. Because kaloku uzoba ngathi ngoxa udiscredit into nomamam, bangathi umama wakwazi ukukhulisa abantwana. Ndibe ndikhulisiwe to a point wade wabona ubaby date wena kanye wabona ubaby mama. Yabo? So the clutch of belief, it plays a role. You know? It plays a role on the friction. So you have to find indlela nina noyi-two enizokwazi ukucommunicate ngayo ezawusebenza for nina, yabo, ekukhuliseni lo mntana. Yabo? And it's not easy. Like, it's not easy. People that like that people like to enforce what they believe in from community. Yabo? Small things ezinjalo that makes abantu ke baxabane to a point cace bathi bayohlukana ngenxa le kuba lokho andizofika ngoku mna umntana nam seqatshuliwe ndithi lo mntana makayisuke kumama umthandazeli xa utata umthandazeli sizoxabana. You understand? Maybe sometimes you didn't even pass by le nto leyo, uthathe into ethwa ngabazali bakho kuba uyazi right and yasebenza, wayenza. So communication plays a role in communication. You must be able to communicate kakuhle nalo muntu nomntana naye, yabo. Even parents and your family side zama uba filterisha, bangabi impose directly kwipartner yakho into, yabo. Ngoba ngamanye amaxesha yakwazi umntu uthetha into entle, yabo, but xa ifika ngapha ingafiki ngeli hlobo uthethwa ngalo, yabo. Okanye wena mntu iza let's say kucala lam, my father or my mother says something but afuna uyithetha kulungelo, it must go through me, mna ndizakwazi uyifilterisha iye kulungelo. I remember this one time umntana usuka kulungelo uyendlini, yabo, but like libhuku asikho soyi-2 silapha eMossel Bay, then umntana usuka kweli cala lakulungelo uye ekhaya. Then now umntana usuka ngabazali bakulungelo kwabazali bam, bamshiya umntana bahambe. A few hours later sihleli soyi-2 sifumane i-call. Lucky enough yazi izifowuni ziyangxola, sisemotweni so ndifake i-loudspeaker. Tata uyandifowunela, siya kutheni lo mntana nje etyiswa amasi amadala ngabazali bakalungelo. This call comes to me but ayive naye ngeli xesha ndifowunela because ndifaka ku-loudspeaker, yabo. Ndithi ndihamba njani, amasi amadala anga alapha, yabo. Ndingekhange ndizoke ndifind out. Now imagine now this was said directly to ulungelo, yabo, the impact it will have. When we found out, no man, la masa awakho madala, yabo, before I dropped the phone I told it, man, la masa awakho madala, even during expiry date ase-on xa afike evuliwe. You understand? Now if that came from my father directly to ulungelo's ears, it will impose uba ingathi ngoku abantwana abazali bakalunga bamkhathalelanga umntana enough to a point bamtyisa amasi amadala. If that didn't filter through me, mna bendizayibeka kakuhle kulungelo, yabo, ba okay jonga, this is not this is what is being said, yabo, ndiyibeke to a point up as you understand, then you'll find out, man, this is not worth, this is worth. So the communication from your family side, try by my phumele through nikwazi ucommunicate, because now people impose what they want to you, the way abazi umntana ukhuliswa ngayo ke hlobo bacinga fana ililo. You understand? Not regarding bangacingi bangoba ziyi-2 families ezidibene apha. Ayingumntu one. Your background and my background may not be different, may be different, but now sikhulisa umntana, how do we filter and see what's working for us? You understand? That's another thing. Kids bring changes in a relationship. They bring sex, not gonna be the same. Sex duration, sex time, quality time, and even financial changes are not gonna be the same. You understand? Now, look, there's another thing. Priorities are fine. If I've been in a quality time, there's an attention yomdana that needs. Now that doesn't come easy to adjust. I mean, like this, it's so too. There's a third part that will bring a conflict if we can't communicate that. Okay, it's not because I don't want this, but to say busy. Pal, go to you one quality time. I think you're done. Funeka mboyile sokuthini. Ukumboyile. I understand. So, try to improve your communication. Communicate the small details and the things. You understand? Express how you feel. Understand one another. And it brings a strong relationship. You know? Communicate those things. And Adjust as time goes by. Don't think that when you are 20, you will behave the same as when you are 35. Responsibility changes, priority changes, quality time changes. Communicate well. And in conclusion, communication has the power to build or break the relationship. Find yourself a good way to communicate. Xa ufuna uthe uxolo, ithi xolo. Xa ufuna uthe inkosi, ithi inkosi. That will bring the relationship. So even when they are kids, there's family differences, communicate. Thethani man, nizokwazi uunderstandana. And always listen to understand. Listen to understand more than ufuna uphendula kanye ufuna ukucacisa. Mamela bakuthini lo muntu. Uba understand umbuze, baby uzama uthini. I know akho easy lo communicator. We think that class communicator asizoxabana. No. Good communication doesn't mean the absence of argument. No. There is an argument, but there's an understanding. You understand? And that happiness comes after in the communication, right? You will understand, but don't have intentions of hurting you, the intentions of making you better and loving you. So always try to communicate. Thank you.